Hello everybody, this is Guineith Isaac speaking, in front of my home fire, and oh gosh, I made a video late last night or early on in the morning, and I went to upload it to YouTube, and my gosh, do you know something? I went to my YouTube channel. This is the first time in around about 18 months that I logged into my YouTube channel, and guess what? There was nothing there, nothing at all. You know, all the videos that I made documenting all of the stuff that happened in Geraldton is all gone. Far out. You know, I've heard of this happening with other people's YouTube channels, accounts getting blocked, accounts getting wiped, when they manage to really hack off the powers that be. And Hummingbird 027 frequently complains about this, and she's got every right to. That's her YouTube channel, and you know, nobody should interfere with YouTube channel, especially not the powers that be. It seems to happen to people who really stand up against this fascist corporate control grid, I think I've heard it called. The cartel is my favourite name for it, the powers that be, whatever. They are the ones who get their channels blocked, and my channel's not blocked. I think that they're hoping that I'll post something on it, and the only thing that wasn't completely wiped from my channel was the history. And they could have picked any of the videos, I suppose, to put on the screenshot, you know, the thumbnail of the history. But you know what one they picked for the thumbnail? They picked the one of the university, how not to be or how to be a university student, I think that's what it was called. And a woman saying that it's completely futile to go and get a university degree because, you know, unless it's for certain careers where they're really required, like for instance being a doctor, or, you know, that sort of thing. And the photo was of you know, the thumbnail was the thumbnail that was on the original YouTube video of a semi-naked woman. The idea of it being a semi-naked woman was that, you know, a lot of times women, after they finish their university degrees, they can't get any other work, and so they end up working down at the local brothel. Which is basically what the point of her video is. That it's you know, not necessarily, there are other options out there to make a living other than going and getting a university degree, piling yourself up with a lot of debt, and etc, etc. You know, that often the degree's completely useless anyway, and you never end up using it. You just end up with a pile of debt that, at least in the United States, cannot be got rid of in bankruptcy proceedings. I think here in Australia they just recoup it through the tax system and you pay off whatever you can. But it's just another example of the cartel hard at work. But it's really interesting that, you know, most of my other videos and my history were like permaculture, who's growing what in their permaculture garden, and you know, political satire, crazy Simpsons episodes and this sort of thing that I'd been watching on YouTube, and that I've been showing the kids, you know, because everybody's got to have a laugh sometime. and that includes especially children. Children need to laugh, and they especially need to laugh when they've been through the mill, you know. So, but, you know, my channel's wiped, and the only area that's not wiped in my channel is the history, and I'm completely offended because, you know, there's a photo of a semi-naked woman on my screenshot thumbnail of my history, which is the, you know, the only, or, you know, one of the few videos that had anything to do with nakedness at all. You know, and if you look at this video, her clothing is skimpy, but, you know, nothing more than, you know, you would see on a beach, Aussie beach on a hot summer's day. You know, probably a lot more covered up than what you'd see on an Aussie beach on a hot summer's day. And, well, that's not saying much. I've seen some pretty, you know, naked-looking people on Aussie beaches, especially, you know, in northern climes. So, I'm really hacked off at YouTube. Really hacked off at YouTube. Somebody's obviously gone in there and wiped it all out, and I had some funny, interesting, you know, some of it madcap, some of it pretty psychic videos there, and it's always like, how dare they? Anyway, I have to make a bunch more videos to get my channel started again. So here we go. This is the first one. I'm thinking of calling, I mentioned this in my other video I made last night, the one that I didn't upload. I don't know if I'll ever upload it now because oh gosh, it's just, you know, so much background that I was expecting to be there on my channel is just not there, and I'll have to, you know, redo all the background now. Maybe that's why they got rid of all those videos. You know, just the history of my life, basically. Anyway, see you later. Far out. Well, life goes on, doesn't it? Bye. See you later.